tiles, fully explore the wrecked ship, which can be more intimidating than you think. And we are off. We have both runners have chosen column 5 for their opponent. So both runners will have the same force row. So a big part of who wins this race will be who picks a better complementary row to do with it, and who routes it better. And then, of course, there's always that little bit of execution that has to be done in order to complete things fast. So let's take a look at what our runners will be doing. We have finished in Metal Pirate Room. That is the room that is 3 rooms before Ridley. It's got the gray pirates in it that dive kick you to death, and you can, kill them away. So they don't have to kill the pirates. They don't have to really do anything with them except get to that room after they've completed the rest of their bingo cards. Row 1 is indeed... no, row 1's... Oh, row 1 is impossible because they cannot get both speed and grapple. That is correct. So that's one thing that is out already. Fully explore wrecked ship. What that means is they will have to light up all of the map tiles in wrecked ship. They don't need speed booster for that. Luckily, they can light up the reserve tiles that normally require speed booster via the back door after you kill Phantoon, go through attic. Collect only one of speed booster or grapple beam. I have a very good guess that they will be collecting speed booster instead of grapple. It's much more useful for movement, much more useful for getting the Dragon, which brings us to the 4th square, space jump. That means a real deep dive into Meridia, no pun intended. They're going to have to kill Dragon, and that actually goes kind of well with fully explore wrecked ship. And then last and honestly the easiest tile in this column is 3+ energy tanks and 30+ missiles. I have never, maybe Sloters has done it, I have almost never seen any runner ever get less than 3 energy tanks in a dab run. There's always 3 that are an easy routing, and there's no reason not to pick them up. So our runners have finished Series Station. They're going to head down to bombs. I've always find it fun to watch early game, which is the part of the game that everybody has done by far the most throughout their Super Metroid career, and watch a whole bunch of little mistakes as people try to go through the early game while they read the bingo card and route out a 40 to 55 minute run in their head while trying to do get Morph Ball and get up to get bombs. I think these runners will be... They definitely want to do early wrecked ship with that column. The ideal route is likely going to be to do early wrecked ship, do some collection along the way, and go to Dragon, and then go down and finish the Metal Pirates room. That said, if you can't do CWJ or a horizontal bomb jump over the moat, it's going to be pretty tough to do that early wrecked ship. So there definitely is an argument for going down, grabbing Varia, and going back up to do wrecked ship afterwards. Taking a look at what they can pair with it, looks like chat is suggesting column 4. I think that's a pretty good pairing. All of that stuff. Brinstar Reserve and Ice Beam is obviously very, very on the way. They need to get gravity anyway. They'll likely skip Varia if they can do early wrecked ship. They want to pick up high jump boots. Everybody wants to pick up high jump boots, and they have to pick up space jump. So 20 power bombs, pretty easy to get. You can get 25 in Brinstar if you want to. You can easily get 10 on the way out. You could grab a couple more, just do a little bit of Brinstar cleanup. You could get some on the way. Actually, you could get some on the way to Metal Pirate Room very quickly as well. So, yeah, I think that'd be a good suggestion. Looking at some other options. Let's see here. They'll likely avoid row 1, column 1, as I said, because they'll want to get speed. Column 2, They also cannot do because they can't finish in Mama Turtle Room, so that's eliminated. Oh, and WhiteMageBecky, unfortunately, looks like she missed a missile on the way to bomb Terizo. Had to go back and farm a little bit of ammo in order to get through the door. Column 3 has really no synergy. You'd have to go down, get speed, come all the way back up to get the Criteria Super, pick up a lot of extra energy tanks. They don't need to kill Ridley while they're down in Lower North Fair, which means energy tanks shouldn't really be a concern. They'll have plenty. We have WhiteMageBecky heading out of BT and Petoil just finishing up. A good indication if our runners are going to do that column 4 is going to be if they pick up that Brinstar Reserve. It's not 100% confirmation because you can also pick it up just for safety for wreck ship, but I think it's a good indication that they're at least looking at either column 4 or row 3. And honestly, row 3 is not too bad to pair with this either. You have to go a little bit out of the way for the missile recharge stations, but you're going to be killing Botwoon anyway. Spore Spawn isn't that big of a time sink, and you're probably getting Gravity and Skipping Varia anyway. It's an option if they don't want to go for power bombs. WhiteMageBecky coming up on the quintessential sequence break of Super Metroid speedrunning, picking up the early supers, doing a mock ball, maintaining her horizontal movement speed while she gets up to the top, goes under the gates, gets a nice D-boost. Looks like she is indeed heading for the Brinstar Reserve tank. Possibly going to pick up some extra missiles too while she's in there, since it's a missile-rich area down there. There is that reserve tank. Purpley. I love the taste of purple. Looks like Petoil also is heading to pick up that Brinstar reserve tank. One of the subtle things about the fully explore wreck ship tile that is easy to overlook is getting to the E-tank room, although they can choose to do that after they get gravity. There's also it's easy to forget some of the rooms that are very easy to get at before you kill Phantoon, but much more dangerous after you kill Phantoon. So we'll see if any of our runners forget about them, or if they are listening to the restream, I've just reminded them. Looks like Becky, because she picked up those extra missiles in the reserve tank room, is going to skip charge missiles. The only missiles she needs if she's doing column 4 is that 30 for that last one in column 5. I don't think it's a gross column. I think it's a really bad column if you can't do early wreck ship. Then it's pretty bad. Then it's just old route. You literally would go down, get Varia, get speed, go to wreck ship, go to Meridia, and do all of old route up through Ridley. But honestly, even that isn't that bad, right? If you run old route, you can get to Ridley in under 40 minutes easy. If you're even like a sub-hour runner, you're probably at Ridley under 40 minutes. WhiteMageBecky doing a really nice job getting up Red Tower. Getting those wall jumps, avoiding those turtles. Say hello to Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, and Raphael. Petoil right behind, going up as well. Oh, just missing that last wall jump. Red Tower is a very technical area of the game, especially if you're doing early wreck ship. Doing these without high jump. Nice job, Petoil. Gets up there, second try. We'll also see if either of our runners take a safety save, and there we go. Speak of the devil. There's oh, I lied. She's not saving. Looks like she wants to refill on health and ammo a little bit before going over to wreck ship, and I'm gonna pick up these power bombs, these beta power bombs as well. Petoil doing some farming, and then getting farmed by the Samus Eaters, providing sustenance to the local ecosystem. Yeah, very very likely C4. And Becky is a top tier dab runner, so I imagine she has pretty much already routed out exactly which 30 missiles and exactly which 20 power bombs that she's going to pick up. Those are really the only choices in items in this, unless for some reason she wants to also pick. Oh no, she can't pick up grapple no matter what if she's doing column 4. All right, so here we have Becky coming up on the hard early trick in the game, which is CWJ. Looks like she's a little short on the first jump, so she might be doing an HBJ backup here. Gonna set up for that. Oh, almost. This horizontal bomb jump is incredibly precise, and we'll see if she's gonna set up for the in-room CWJ setup. Oh, almost. When you set up for CWJ in-room, when you kind of get as far into the door as you can, morph, and then do a morph turnaround so that you don't move forward at all. See you're doing that, and then nicely done. There she goes. It's a third try CWJ, and the in-room setup is actually a lot tighter than the external setup, where you can line yourself up at the door. And Petoil going to go ahead and take a safety save here. I think that's a good idea. Early wreck ship is very dangerous. There's a ton of things that kill you very quickly in wreck ship without any kind of suit. And Becky gonna get her save room tile before it's activated. She did not do that by mistake. She doesn't want to bother going in there later. And also remembering to get this missile room before activated. Without electricity, those spikes do no damage, and once electricity is there, they will kill you very quickly. Becky is also a very big 100% map runner, so a lot of this fully explore wreck ship will be very familiar to her. Looks like Petoil also picking up some extra power bombs, indicating that he too is likely seeing column 4 as a good target for a column to do with their forced column 5. Our runners will have limited options for fighting Phantoon. If you run old route, you have a lot of different strategies. You can use Spazer and do some charge shots. You can Doppler. You can use X Factors. Here, with just missiles, they will be doing a lot of missile Dopplers. Ooh. Looks like Phantoon's trolling with a slow pattern to start out for Becky. Here comes Petoil with his CWJ attempts. Ooh, look out, Becky. You're getting a nice Doppler there. And I think arm pumps of frustration for missing the opening on that first round slow. Right. Gets a health. Phantoon's stuff, his flames, pretty much everything will be doing 40 damage. And there's another nice Doppler. And Petoil, I think, is going for the in-room setup here, but you can't. If you turn around without morphing, you actually move a pixel over, and you can't. I don't think you can make it. No. Becky giving me a minor heart attack there. Gets that super in, finishing off Phantoon with 33 extra health, plus her reserves, which I believe were full or almost full. Not getting great health drops either from Phantoon, which is probably would rather have the health at this point than ammo. Especially with the extra missiles and power bomb packs that she's picked up. And I need everybody to send good energy thoughts over to Petoil, because CWJ is it's a 2-frame jump when you line up at the door. Sorry, a 1-frame jump when you line up at the door, followed by a 2-frame wall jump in order to get over the moat. And it is by no means easy. Oh, careful those spikes, Becky. Those do a lot of damage. Okay. Hey, Petoil gets that CWJ. Nicely done. Good job. Falling down in the ocean, that is also a frequent occurrence. After breathing and relaxing a little bit from CWJ, you forget that there is a bunch of tight jumps on the way to get into wreck ship as well. We'll see if Becky decides to come back. Yeah, it looks like she's going to come back for the E-tank rooms. Petoil over ocean, now heading down to Phantoon. And Becky going to collect a few drops here. I think was hoping for some health. Instead, she gets super drops, which is sort of annoying. And does remember to go back and get the missile. Now, one thing I want to mention, I don't think I missed it. I think Petoil did not go get the left missile, the main shaft missile rooms. So he'll need to get those after Phantoon, and that room is much more. We've turned on the electricity. Becky expertly dodging the key hunters and the atomics there. It's third. And she'll go ahead and head over to the room above the reserve tank here. Since she doesn't have speed booster, she'll need to. Oh, very nice, like wall jump morph to get over that. That was really slick. Gets that reserve tank room and heading back out. Oh, and I jinxed her with her wall jump morphs. It was really well done. Petoil cranking away on his Phantoon fight. Doing really well. And uses a safe strat there. Saw Phantoon coming towards him. Didn't want to take a hit. He's got reserves, but much better to play it safe. Make sure you finish the fight, and make sure you get through it. Because once you kill Phantoon, you can go save. And there's some nice energy drops for him too. That's really good. Phantoon is almost dead, and got him. Nice job. No. Oh, and Becky taking a death in the bowling room. Oh no. That's going to set her back. I don't believe she took any safety safe, so she will be back on the planet. Unfortunately, Oh, I wonder if she. I didn't catch it. I was watching the Phantoon fight, but I wonder if she had too much health in her reserves. I know she had some, but if she had more than, if it took too long to fill up, then your iframes would around you would take another damage from the spikes, and she is all the way back at the ship on the landing site. Going to have to do everything except series over again. That is really unfortunate. She's going to need to arm pump like a champ to make up that time. Petoil does remember to go and get the map station, luckily, so he will not have to run all the way back to Wreck Ship. He will need to, like I said, get that main shaft missile room. And since Petoil took a save before Wreck Ship, I would kind of expect him to save again before doing anything dangerous. It looks like he is indeed going to take that save before going through the Spiky Room of Death Junior, which is a super dangerous room that I think you'll see what I mean when you almost never see a runner go in there. Oh, he's actually going to... Oh, he's going down. All right. Yeah, Fearless Decoy. Becky took an unfortunate death in bowling to the spikes. Had a reserve tank with energy, but unfortunately actually had too much energy in the reserve tank. Her iframes ran out, and she took 2 hits from spikes, which was more than the energy in the reserve. Ooh. All right. Petoil making it up with plenty of health to spare. I would guess he too is going to go. Oh. Looks like I was wrong. Looks like he's going to go head over to Wreck Ship Energy Tank before getting gravity. Or maybe he just realized he can't get up there without Sponge doing the Sponge Fist. Yeah, you can't make this jump without high jump or speed, or gravity or space jump or something ridiculous like that. You can do a bomb jump, really precise bomb jump to get up there, but it's you don't save honestly that much time in this situation over just going to get gravity and going around there. If you can't get it quickly, you're better off just going to pick up gravity and coming back for it. All right, Petoil, you might want that energy. There you go. This is why I say Wreck Ship first is super dangerous. Even if you're an experienced runner like WhiteMageBecky, everything is doing a lot of damage. You have very few E-tanks. Yeah, gravity makes Spiky Room Death a little bit easier as well. Petoil going through with just 46 energy. We'll need to be careful here. A lot of people used to running 100% or 100% map or even old route. Well, you wouldn't come in this room in old route, but you would, having Vare here is so much less damage, and you don't need to go any further, Petoil. You're good. You got it lit up. I guess he wants to pick up those missiles for his 30 missiles. Ooh, this is dicey. Alright, get some health drops here. Oh, good dodge. Alright. That's 81 health feels a lot better than 22 or whatever it was that he had. 21. Oh, 21. Oh no, this doesn't feel good anymore. Alright. Alright. Petoil is through attic. Whew. Becky, all the way, already back at the Brinstar Reserve. Gonna pick up those missiles again. Petoil remembering to go get these tiles. I don't believe he's missed anything other than... Oh, nice morph there. Other than the energy tank, which he, I think, is by choice going to do after it gets gravity. He did. He went after... he saved and then went back down. I'm fairly certain. I think we'll see when he goes in there, but I'm pretty certain he went back in there. Didn't he? Or am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. We will have to watch for that. I should probably trust our tracker, who's paying way more attention than I am to both runners. Hey, I'm right, yay. Alright, Petoil filling up to 181 health. That means he can take 3 hits from the spikes. Now he can take 2. Wait, now he can take 3. Okay, that's good. Die! Oh, this pancake does a lot of damage. Please be very careful. Alright, he's gonna need to refill there. He does not have enough health to get by. You need at least 121 in order to make it over the spikes. The minimum number of hits is 2, and they each do 60 damage. And if you have 0 health, you die. That is all the factors that go into that mathematics. I hope that was clear. And WhiteMageBecky moving back up Red Tower. Oh, is that a... That was a very nice hero shot to get up Red Tower. Yeah, I like the PV stride in there too, to clear it out. You can use missiles, and they have plenty of missiles, but Power Bomb clears it out nicely. Alright, 199 health plus reserve should be good. I hope I didn't just jinx him. Looks like Becky is going to skip beta power bombs this time. Maybe she thought of a better set of power bombs to pick up. Ooh, that's a good setup for CWJ. Getting that jump with the item is really tough, though, and yeah, ooh, that 2-frame window, especially with the item fanfare, can be really tough to get right. Alright, you're good, Petoil. Don't jump up any further and hit those spikes. That would be really bad. Alright, Petoil gonna pick up gravity. And oh, that was so close. He's lucky. He's very, very lucky he did not open that door because he was gonna run straight out the room. You can clip through gravity, and it has happened in runs for a lot of people. And all right, he is remembering to go back and get those tiles that he hasn't gotten yet. Yeah, she might just drop in after a wreck ship too. And it looks like Petoil's going to take another safety save. WhiteMageBecky having less luck with CWJ this time around. Going to try the horizontal bomb jump. Not quite. I think we've all been there. Oh, that HPJ looked really close. Must have been just a little bit off. And Spiky Room Death, not so scary with gravity. Still dangerous, don't get me wrong, especially with only one E-Tank. I am of the opinion that Double Chamber is the worst room in the game. And there's a nice HPJ by WhiteMageBecky getting over that moat. Nicely done. I think everybody breathes a big sigh of relief after they get over the moat. And then they remember they have to go kill Phantoon yet. They get scared again. At least I get scared again. I don't know about you guys. Alright, looks like Petoil's gonna got the map tiles. Looks good to me. Good job, Petoil. Is that a head crab? Ooh. It's a splinter. Alright, WhiteMageBecky fighting Phantoon again. Gotta be careful. 107 health. That's 2 hits that she can take. Hopefully Phantoon is nice, because there's some nice big healths from the flames. Give her a little extra leeway. Phantoon. I mean, Phantoon's nice in GT. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh god, that was close. My heart cannot take this. Oh, really nice, like, Oh. Becky, that was... I know you're listening, Becky. I know you're listening. You scared me there. That was an excellent finish to that Phantoon fight. Well played. Very nicely done. I 100% would have died if I was in that spot. I can tell you right now. Meanwhile, while my heart was getting destroyed by Becky's scary Phantoon fight, Petoil has made his way down to Norfair. Yeah, absolutely FPS. Looks like he's going to pick up ice. That's on his 4-stro. Looks like he's going to go get high jump first. So what we'll likely see here is a little bit of old route style, old route with gravity style. I'm not sure if that's a thing. Cleanup of upper Norfair to get speed booster and ice beam, high jump boots, and then head to Meridia to pick up space jump. That was a nice little bomb jump escape from high jump. Oh, that was a really slick boost. I don't know, clip through those worker robots both directions to get that tile. I assume that's 100% map strat, but that was really cool. I will say there is a lot of game left to play, and Becky is by no means out of this race. She has really fantastic movement and a lot of experience with dab, so she will be blazing through this route, and I expect to see her significantly catch up through a lot of Meridia and Lower Norfair. Uh-oh. I hope that's not that chat isn't a spoiler. Oh. I can't look. Becky, no. Oh. Manually refill, Becky. Manually refill. No. Oh, Becky, I'm so sorry. Oh. Feels bad, man. WhiteMageBecky has, and I do not blame her one bit, has forfeited from the race. Two deaths to bowling spikes. That's just a incredibly frustrating thing to have to deal with. Also, looks like Petoil did not pick up speed booster. I'm not sure why. I guess he didn't want to go to Bubble Mountain. He will need to pick it up anyway. So I guess he's saving a little bit of run back. But well, he has to get ice, because that's in the column he's doing. Presumably he's doing column 4. I know he can get it on the way, but it, I think, would have more than made up for it. Because you can take Frog Speedway back. It doesn't cost you that much to run back through Frog Speedway. and then you get to take Frog Speedway on the way through. But I certainly would have rather had speed for Dragon, speed for to get up Mount Everest and through a lot of this stuff. But yeah, I probably would have done ice on the way to Lower Norfair and speed before Meridia. But that said, it's very easy for me to route sitting in my comfy chair, watching other people run when you don't have to actually do it. I probably would have went into full comfort mode and just done it completely old route style. Although I guess I probably would have skipped wave. Went and got high jump speed up to Meridia, bomb to Meridia, space jump, down ice, and then go the southern route through Upper Norfair to get to Lower Norfair. Yeah, and that's the other thing is, and it could be, you know, if you're not used to this, you know, generally you don't mind going into he Kojak all of his missiles and didn't kill the turrets. You don't mind going into Dragon without a ton of ammo because you can spark, but without being able to spark, he's just gonna have to play dodge the orbs for a while. And other than having high jump, this is low percent strats at this point. Kojaking is Kojacked. It's coined after Kojak. Spoiler alert. It just means shooting a missile or super into the wall or missing its target in general. I presume there's a clip somewhere of Kojak doing this at some fairly important time, but I haven't seen it. Yes, Becky did forfeit. Looks like Petoil has taken out the turrets, so no more laser disco dance to dodge. Becky... Oh, why did Becky forfeit? 2 deaths to bowling. Put her basically 38-ish minutes behind. And if probably very frustrated after 2 deaths to bowling. I certainly would be. Sorry for the low commentary, I'm just bobbing my head to this sick beat. The forfeit will unfortunately knock Becky out of the tournament. This was a losers bracket match, so she will finish. Petoil will be moving on, presuming something crazy doesn't happen. Dragon here, turning very, very red, is just about done. It's unfortunate that power bombs don't hurt Dragon. Or could have been using those. Could do a special beam attack, get some ice shield going. Yeah, Petoil just has to finish. I think technically there's a time limit, but I can't imagine him not coming well under it. It is one of the boss musics. So, yeah. Alright, Dragon's gotta be almost dead here. A few more missiles should finish him off. Yeah, it was exactly one missile short. Alright, nicely done, Petoil. WhiteMageBecky took a couple unfortunate deaths at bowling. Very admirably restarted the first time and then had another death in basically the same spot, and decided that that was enough for tonight. Now that Petoil has his space jump, we're going to see him head down. The only thing he has left to do is to pick up Speed Booster and 2 more Powerbomb packs and then get to Metal Pirate Room. There's a few options for the Powerbomb packs. I am assuming he'll get the Powerbombs of Shame, which would be pretty easy. And then likely either the Escape ones, or he might pick up the ones in the right sand pit here as well. Looks like that's where he's heading. One thing that Petoil may not be used to, since he's not going to get plasma, going through Lower Norfair with just ice and charge is a lot different. So we'll see if he decides to maybe pick up Screw Attack even, which could make Lower Norfair very easy and fast. Or if he decides to just go forward with just charge and ice and not pick up anything else for it. He does need to get a super somewhere before he can get to Bubble Mountain. So we'll see if luck is on his side here. He doesn't need one yet, but he does need one in the next room, and he, I believe, has realized this and is trying to farm. There's the super now. Alright, he should be good now to get to Bubble Mountain. So has anybody been watching SGDQ? What are the good runs as we follow Pito to the finish line here? I'm always trying to. I unfortunately can't watch 24 hours of speedrunning a day. I can't keep up. Prime and Echoes runs were good. Cool, I'll have to check those out. I actually played Prime for the first time a few years ago. It's really good. I enjoyed it. I am more of a 2D Metroid guy though than 3D. So. Looks like people having some fun bouncing around. Not filling up on ammo here. We'll see if he picks up other things. He's gonna go get wave at a minimum. Oh, I lied. He's not getting wave. He's just taking this route down to Lower Norfair. I did really enjoy the Rygar run by Darkwing. I'm a fan of puns though, so you know, if you don't like puns, then probably want to at least temper yourself for that one. I will assume that with only 2 supers, Petoil is not planning to do green gate glitch to get Screw Attack. So it looks like this is what he's going in with. I've heard really good things about Blindfolded Punch-Up too. I definitely need to watch that one. Oh, I'm kind of surprised that Petoil isn't saving here. It is twice as many as you need. This Lower Norfair with 191 energy and whatever he has in his reserves is not a lot. Worst room in the game can be very painful. Oh, really nice. Oh, he got it anyway. Oh, very nice. Fast pillars, Petoil. Nicely done. Looks like he's going to play worst room in the game very safe. unloading his ammo and just using charge shots. Why are you doing this to me, Petoil? Alright. He's through some of the craziness. Looks like he's going to take his time here and just shoot this pirate with ice beam. You think this guy would, I don't know, aim down or something? Because if I was him, I'd get really annoyed right now. I do love me some StarCraft remaster runs. Oh god. Alright, Petoil taking it safe, walking around. I'm gonna take a safety save. I do not blame him one bit. All he has to do is pick up another powerbomb pack and get down to Metal Pirate Room. Here's the funny thing, he needs a super. I hope he realizes that. He doesn't really have anywhere to farm one down here. So... yeah, maybe he just heard the restream. Oh, that was almost a really good dodge. It's a good thing he took a safety save, but he does need to go find a super to get into Middle Pirate's Room. And the Duskigas will... I don't know if they even drop supers. I know they drop power bombs very rarely. Maybe they drop supers too. 2% drop chance on the Duskigas. Alright. Here's another thing I don't know for sure is, do power bombs hurt Duskigas? You can't get down there yet, Petoil. You can't. I know bombs do. I once killed a Duskiga with bombs next to the entrance here. So that can happen. I see. The problem is right now they're only going to drop energy because he is getting health bombed. So there's a 0% chance right now. No, I think he's about to remember that he can't get in there without a super. And at this point, you might be better off dying and going back up to your save, because that guy's not going to drop anything but health for you. Yeah, it's very easy to just gloss over some of these things like this, being a super short, or you know, trying to go fast. He's through the key hunters here, so I think he has better options for farming supers now. I'm not sure if the Namehe is dropping, but you can kill these guys with power bombs. And you can get an energy tank, which should help. Hey, powerbomb drop. You could go the intended way, kill GT and pick up the super pack. I don't know what the percentages are for all these guys, but I know supers are very low for most of them. So it actually might be faster for him to go farm in like Bubble Mountain and go around at this point. Which looks like might be what he's doing. Yeah. And there's a power bomb drop. We'll see if he farms more before he goes down, or if he's going to call that good. If he wants to be very safe again, he will need to kill the pirates in worst room in the game. So we'll see if he decides to get some ammo for that. And yeah, he is. Okay. He can, but it would be faster to have some ammo for it. Muscle memory taken over there. That is no longer a yellow door. You can just shoot that with your ice beam. Showing off some Kego strats through the Namehe. I'm not sure if that's useful at all, but it is cool. He could decide to do King Great blah 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 that this time. Let's see. Setting up for free fast pillars. Oh. I guess it's not free. Unfortunately, a little bit short on that short charge. A little bit too short of a short charge. Not getting the shine spark. Having to go through, showing us multiple pillar strategies. Taking care of those pirates with that ammo that he farmed beforehand. Having twice as many supers as he needs this time. On average, on his way through Lorne Orfair, he has had the right number of supers both times. Yeah, he got the blue echoes. You can be, if you're a frame late, a frame or two late, still get the echoes, but not have been able to get the spark, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but I think there's a window there where you get the echoes, but didn't have anywhere to get the spark. Nicely dodging these key hunters, face tanking that one, not saving. Confident in his ability to get through Wasteland. I too am confident in his ability to get through Wasteland. Alright. Oh, we forgot to take away his 20 power bombs before, but he got it again now. He's good. Petoil spoiling the chat with his stupid super missiles. He is almost done. All he has to do is get into the Metal Pirate Room, and that is it. Petoil has officially finished in first place with an official SRL time of officially 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 50 seconds. GG to Petoil. Nicely done. Good resolve. Not an easy situation to be saved in Lower Norfair with low health, low ammo, and needing to farm a super, which literally nothing drops. That is okay, we have that mark. That is all of the dab for tonight. Thank you all for hanging out. I unfortunately do not have any time to do interviews tonight, so I will be signing off. There is more dab coming, by the way. Not today, but we have D-Treg versus Easy Danger this Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern, so make sure you check that out. Once again, please make sure to follow our runners. Let's get that exclamation point R in chat there. Give those runners a follow. Very enjoyable to watch. Make sure you check out the rest of the tournament on SpeedGaming. And until then, I will just say, please be a nice human and try to be the person that your dog thinks you are. Thank you very much for hanging out, and I will see you later.